If you got an efficient gold farm, then you probably need a good item sorter that can sort and storage all your items. My design based on Silent Whisper's item sorter can not only do this, but also delete all the golden swords that you earn. And of course I'm going to be showing you how to connect it to your actual gold farm. Where first of all, these are all the items you need to build this exact item sorter. So first of all, where do we start? Well, this probably is what you already have in your gold farm. This should be the floor of your trident killer, and then you have a minecart with hopper, a hopper and a double chest below. Maybe you expanded it a little bit, but you don't have the item sorter yet. Now when building this, you're probably below the surface. In order to build this farm very easy, you have to dig out a room before. This should be 5 blocks in depth outgoing from your center hopper like this, and then 4 blocks in depth, so behind the whole thing. And then to the side, you should have the double chest, so 2 blocks, and then 5 more, so 7. If this wasn't clear enough, then just count down all the black and yellow wool. As the first step, you want to come below the double chest and then place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 temporal blocks. Break these 4 right here and then place a row out of hoppers all connecting to each other, looking something like this. And there we're gonna place a dropper instead. You can use a dropper or a dispenser if you want to, but a dropper is cheaper. Now we need some more temporal blocks, 1 below your first hopper right here and then 3 more like this. Go behind the whole thing and break the first one, and then just place 3 hoppers all pointing towards the block in front, looking something like this, and then you can destroy all of them as well. As next step, you want to go down by 1, 2, 3 temple blocks, then place 1, 2, 3 double chests on each other. This will provide a storage from 6 chests, so 3 double chests for each item you sort out, and then you can break these 3 temporal blocks and place hoppers behind. All of them should connect to the proper double chest like this. So your setup looks like this. You have 4 hoppers pointing in this direction, 3 of them should be connected to a double chest, and then a line of hopper above. Of course, we only did this whole thing with double chests to 1 item, and now we want to do it to 2 more. So you want to place 3 double chests like this, and then 3 more behind like that, and connect all of them with some hoppers, looking something like this, and then your hopper and chest setup should be done like that. Next, let's make this dispenser that will later dispense all the golden swords fully automatic. In order to do this, place a solid block in front of the dispenser or dropper, of course, then 4 glass blocks below so that you can see what's going on right there and doesn't dispense any random items. Then you want to place 4 solid blocks like that, so 1 block behind and 1 block to the side, looking something like this. Then 4 more solid blocks at the back side. You want to destroy the last block that should be below the dropper, and then you want to place a lava source so all the items that will drop out will get burnt, and then 4 more solid blocks at this side so you encage the whole pipe. Now come to the corner between the glass and the solid blocks. There place a sticky piston pointing upwards. Dig out this block because we need to place an observer facing upwards, which we want to place right at the corner of this glass block, so directly above the sticky piston. You can replace the block and place a lever right here instead. If you flick this, then it should push the observer and pull it back when you flick it again. The eyes of the observer should be visible so that it points upwards. Then you want to count down 1, 2 blocks, and you want to place an observer right there but facing the opposite side. Next, place a solid block in this position, so above the observer, and then behind that block you want to place a redstone dust that should link with the dropper. Now go ahead and test it. You should flick the lever and then this should create a clock for the dropper or dispenser. Last but not least, the item filter. I'm now going to be showing you for the first item, and then you can repeat it for the second and third item. In order to build a item filter for one item cell, you want to place a solid block behind the first hopper that points towards a double chest, so this should align both of them like that. And then on top of that block you want to place a redstone comparator. Make sure that the 2 torches are pointing to the hopper and the 1 torch should be pointing to the opposite side like that. behind this redstone comparator, you want to place a solid block. Then you want to place a temporal block right here. Below this temporal block, you want to place a target block. And behind, you want to place a glass block. Then destroy this block, and you should have this O shape. Below the glass block, you want to place one more solid block, and then place 2 solid blocks in both of these positions and destroy the middle one, so you have another O shape looking something like this. Then you want to take out a redstone torch, place it at the side of this target block, then take out some redstone dust, and you want to place it in these 1, 2, 3 positions. Now your setup should be looking something like this, and you want to repeat that to both other item cells. As you can see, I'm done with this step as well, and now to the very final step, which is the filter. In order to do this, you want to access this hopper, which should be behind the comparator, 1 block above the double chest. In there, you want to take some dirt or cobblestone, any item that is not featured in the farm, so no gold, no golden nuggets, and no rotten flesh. And you want to place 1 item of this kind in the 4 last slots, looking something like this. Then take out a stack of gold ingots and place it in the first slot. Now go to the second hopper of that line and take out your dirt as well, place it like that, and then place a stack of gold nuggets inside. Now you want to go to the third hopper, and maybe you already know it, you place dirt inside and then a stack of rotten flesh. Now we have done this, so we can sort out the gold ingots, then separately the gold nuggets, and then the rotten flesh. Now come to the front side and take out 1 item of each kind, so 1 gold ingot, you want to take out 1 gold nugget, and you want to take out 1 rotten flesh. Then you want to place a item frame at all 3 of these double chests and just place the proper item inside, looking something like this, so that indicates which item is which. At this point I can just say congratulations, because you finished the entire gold farm item sorter. And in order to use it, the first step that you want to do is to flick on this lever in order to activate the automatic dropper system. Then your item sorter is ready. Let's simulate the gold farm by just putting some random items in this double chest right here. As you can see, by the way, there are already golden certs dropping out. As you can see, we got some gold nuggets coming in, and let's see, there aren't any extra gold ingots, but as you can see, the rotten flesh amount is going upwards, which means that our entire system works. So I hope that I helped you in your survival world with this good tutorial. If it did, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate this very much, and I appreciate all your support, including a like. If you want to do this, then please like the video, and I hope we see us again in the next video. See ya!